Hey everybody, Logan here. It's finally time. Yes, I know I've been talking about all these changes. I'm sure you can see a few behind me. Well, if you're a regular watcher of the channel, if you're not, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. But it's finally time for the 2025 Game Room Tour. A lot of things have changed, especially at the beginning of this year, 2025. I decided to start the new year off with a let's call it a fresh coat of paint for my game room. I moved some things around. I ended up having to get some new furniture, and after that flood I had last year, things changed a bit. I did a little update on that, but yeah, you're gonna see half the game room doesn't look like the game room anymore, but it still looks really cool. I changed a lot of things up, but the other half pretty much the same. Let me show you.
Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
There you go. Let's just get straight on to the nitty gritty. This is the wall I decided to paint, and I decided to paint it black because it's a really nice accent. It allows the whatever you put on it to pop. And believe it or not, I actually got the idea from a channel. I'm sure you guys might have heard of him, Phoenix Resale. In his, like, I guess, game processing, game playing, whatever, the room that he has that he does all of his work, and he even has like a game area down there where he actually plays. It had black and white walls, and I was like, wow, that looks really nice. My walls aren't all white, they're actually gray, but my doors and the baseboard are white, so I thought it would be a really nice accent. I also changed what was up on the walls. Yeah, I'll turn off the lights and I'll show you. I've got myself a controller neon, a bunch of other things. I moved things around, make things look a little more cleaner. Got rid of the shelves and the extra screen. I just wasn't using it, and you know, it was cool to see. But let's go back. Let's start at the beginning like I always do, and then we're actually going to take a look at the room with the lights off. There you go. So I always start with the door. That's not much has changed, but I added some new things around. Yes, that a Minecraft sword. Most people don't know, I'm actually a fan of Minecraft. I've been playing it for quite some time. I just don't talk about it. It's not one of those things. The torches, that's pretty cool. 3 clocks, yes, only the top one works. The other two, the batteries die extremely fast, so only the top one works. Got the Mario right there. Nothing to do with gaming, but it was hilarious. We found it at Hobby Lobby, and it was a rockin' dino, so I thought that was pretty fun. Now, if you look, I even changed the switch plate covers, and those are actual controllers, not those weird boo-boo ones that you see on Amazon. Yes, I did get this on Amazon, that's why it's not perfect, but it's the only place I can find gaming-related switch plate covers. This is pretty much the same, Sega stuff, and Game Boy, it's the only Sega stuff I have left. Yeah, kind of sad. But I did videos saying that I was going to get rid of a lot of my game collection, and I did. I got rid of about half. Majority of it was Sega, but there's my Game Gear, Genesis Mini, Game Boy Advance, regular Game Boy. Alright, let's pull back. You got the closet. The closet is not like it used to be where it was like a nice display and I had those shelves. No, it's become bins of controllers. So that's not fun. So it's just bins of controllers now. Shocker. There's a ton of controllers. That's all pretty much the same, still my Pokemon stuff. And if we go to the back side of the game room, that's all pretty much the same. Well, I did case up my Super Nintendo games and loose Nintendo 64 cartridges, so I just put them all in the cases that I had in the garage that I had done. I started the work years ago and never finished, so I decided, what the heck, and I just decided to box everything up that I could. So I got some repro boxes for some of them are original, some of them are repro. Those are all the clamshells with the art. I got the art from a website called The Cover Project. And you got NES, Super Famicom, Nintendo 64. I love my Nintendo 64. I don't care what anybody says. Nintendo 64 is probably my favorite console of all time. Yeah, I said it, and what? Fight me. Japanese Nintendo 64, and then US. And then if we look at the top, still got the Star Fox, got a couple of extra boxes up there. There are those Famiclone handhelds. I've covered them all. Yeah, there we go. I did pick up that earlier in the year, a boxed Nintendo 64 steering wheel from ASCIIware. ASCII? Yeah, ASCIIware. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I always wanted that one when I was a kid. I did have one. I like that one. I loved them both. I loved the one I had, but I thought that was cool because it had this weird flip-up thing, and I got it for 30 bucks. Sealed, so I haven't opened it. Switch, 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 switch. Yes, if you guys are wondering, there's well over 800 titles. I have not counted them. Last count I had was about 815, 820, somewhere in there. I think it was around 815. I've gotten some more since then. I know I've posted them on Instagram, but I do have to do a recount, and I will do a full Switch collection video before, well, the Switch 2 comes out, and who knows, at the time of filming, we could hear it as early as tomorrow. Dun dun dun. Now, we also have my Street Fighter tabletop arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. Had this for a couple years now, replaced some other stuff. I think I had a NES back there, but I ended up selling that off because I had never used it, never opened it. It was cool to have, loved it, and sold it for twice the price of what I bought it. So let's zoom back before we look any further. I got a new couch. Yeah, it's not because I wanted to. So I had bought, if you guys had seen the 2024 Game Room Tour, I bought a brand new couch. And about a month ago, at the beginning of December, there was an issue where a metal rod came out of the front of the couch that was supposed to hold in the springs, and it pierced the front, and they said it couldn't be repaired. They no longer sell it, so they couldn't do a replacement, So I had to pick a new couch, and I got a brand new couch. I decided the blue one. They had gray and blue. I like this one. I really like the blue. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get the blue. And the rug changed. I got rid of the gray shag rug. I loved it, but hey, we now have Avengers. Hey, it's real Avengers too, not the MCU. Oh, the mess the MCU's become. Don't let me get started into that. Well, let's get back over here. So if you look back there, I've got retro handhelds. This is where I've put them for now. I've got 3DSs, 2DSs, new 3DSs, Game Boy Color. That is a modded one. That is the original. GameCube, more Switch games and Switch controllers, more Switch games and Switch accessories. If you go back here, yep, that's more Switch games. I told you. GameCube, Wii U, Wii, 3DS, DS, a mishmash, but mainly 3DS and Switch. Then we got Sonic and Knuckles. Yes, that is the soundtrack from Sonic Adventure. That is a vinyl, and it is mounted and sealed. If we go over here, oh, the only Xbox thing. So yes, this used to be the Xbox wall. But like I said when I was talking about the Sega, I got rid of majority of the Xbox stuff because, well, it was kind of pointless. It ran to zero value at almost. I wanted to get rid of it before it tanked completely. And everything I had digitally on Xbox. So, but yeah, PlayStation's holding value. So if we look at the PlayStation wall, I bet you guys are like, why is your PlayStation 5 collection so tiny? Well, this is not my full PlayStation 5 collection. This right here is just pretty much what I'm either playing or mean to play or just picked up. My wife and I have a combined collection, so this is just what I'm playing in the game room, or like I said, tend to play. The other one is in a massive collection where it's in another room, stored together, so if she wants to play something, she can just grab those. These are games she's not really interested in. She knows these are all on my list to play throughout the year. So that's my tiny little PS4 collection. Again, I don't have too much PS4. PS1, I love PS1. PSP, my Vita, not so much. But I do like the Vita. PSP, PS2, UMD movies. See? Now, PS3. Now this is a combination. The PS2 and the PS3 is a combination of me and my wife's collection because we really are only currently playing modern consoles. So she was like, all right, I need the space, and let's just combine everything. We really didn't have too much. And those last shelves are just a mishmash of just all kinds of stuff. Got my Evercade. Now, if you look over here, got Mass Effect. Pick that up at MegaCon. Gears of War, Halo, 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 Halo. I like Halo. If this is your first time watching the channel, you should know I love Halo. Always have, always will. It's kind of interesting that rumors have it that it's coming to PlayStation now. Wow, the world has changed, hasn't it? So, my PlayStation stacks. I had another shelf there that got ruined during the flood. And now I only have one over there. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, it got ruined. So I actually had 3 shelves that got ruined. Had to replace them all. And I really haven't put anything else here. It was just an empty spot. So I just put the consoles here for the console boxes for the time being. Haven't decided what's going to go there. Maybe sometime throughout the year I'll figure it out. America, of course, have to. There you go. There's what's left of my Xbox display. So it's a lot of Skyrim, of course. I love Elder Scrolls. Xbox controllers. So that's what we have over there. More Elder Scrolls. More Halo. Gears of War. Ninja Turtles. And more Switch stuff. If we look over here, got some random Capcom. Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and then one Kingdom Hearts thing. It's just out of place. Amiibos. Another display. Yes, He-Man's sword is in the corner. And there you go. Now we're going to turn our attention to the accent wall. That is really cool. Took me a lot to get everything done. It was actually a bit more expensive than I expected. I thought I was going to be able to paint the whole wall and everything for around $50. Because I also had a $50 Lowe's gift card. So I was like, all right, 50. No, that didn't happen. It cost me a little less than $200 to do everything and get everything done. And then I bought some accents like that. I'll turn off the light in a moment so you can see the accent lighting. My consoles. That's where I store my PlayStation controllers. Like the Resident Evil and Silent Hill and Soul Calibur. Yeah, there you go. Consoles. Retro. See, Xbox and Xbox 360. The 360 is not plugged in. That's my Poly Mega, my Switches, Wii U, Cube, N64, Super Nintendo, NES, Virtual Boy, and handhelds. Now, how about we come over here, we flip the switch, dun dun dun, boom. That lighting though, I thought those little torches were cool. That is so awesome. What do you guys think? I like it. I love my new setup. Oh, even the little table got a little refresh. The table's the same, but this is the new mat for the unboxing videos. So hopefully that works and isn't too distracting. I got 3 controllers. That is the new Spectra for the Switch. The Go Galactic is what I call it, Galactic Vortex. DualSense, standard DualSense, but with the GS Tech, silicone sleeve on it. And then this is the G7 SE with the new faceplates. So there you guys go. What do you think of my game room? Oh, the lights. See, I had lights back there, but you can't really see them during the day. So there's lights behind that little shelf. So what do you guys think? Things have changed, not as drastically as what some people expected, but quite a bit. It took a little work to get here, and I was really happy with my game room, but I would say about 75%. And that's what allowed me to think about and open up my mind about changes to the game room. And the painting was not as hard as what some people might think. It did take a little more work trying to tape off the baseboards and stuff like that, and then I had to go back and touch them up because it leaked through areas, but blah blah blah. Painting is painting, right? But it was worth it. At the end of the day, it was worth it. I'm really happy with what I have right now. I don't see myself changing much in the coming year or two. And if anything does change, of course, I will do another game room tour. But I originally didn't have a 2025 one planned because not much changed since the flood video, where I just changed out 2 shelves and replaced it with one smaller one and one larger one that you saw earlier with the amiibos and the Elder Scrolls shelf. So not much really changed from that video. So I was like, am I really going to do another one? Didn't plan on it, but here we go. Big changes. Maybe this inspired you guys to do something else or change up or repaint or refresh your game room, or maybe just, turn an extra room in your house into your game room. I don't know. Or maybe you just enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoyed a look behind the scenes of what you usually see just behind me in all my videos. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, I am blessed. God has blessed me big time. And if you're watching this, He's blessed you too. So I would not be able to have this if it wasn't for God, hard work, and a loving wife. I will tell you that. I am so blessed and so grateful for the life that I do have. And you know what? There's one thing that without, I definitely have to put on that list. That's you guys. Everybody watching this, everybody subscribing to my channel, even the people that I've networked with, whether it's the guys at Geeks and Gamers or Side Scrollers or what have you, anybody I've ever worked with that has larger platforms, and then even some of my best friends here on YouTube, including Nick Dool, Miami Geeks, and D-Man Gaming. Thank you guys. You guys are very important. And if you're watching this, again, thank you so much. God bless you all. You guys have enabled me to grow and to have something like this. And I've worked so hard, of course, with the other jobs I have. But YouTube and you guys have really allowed me to create this and this platform and this channel, and have allowed me to do this. Thank you so much. I hope to do this, and I hope to grow significantly more. I'm looking at, well, by the time you're watching this, who knows? It's 2025. I want to hit 25,000 by the end of this year. A lot of people are telling me, you'll do it, no problem, you'll do it. As of recording, I'm a little over 13,000 subscribers. And yeah, my goal is to have 25K by the end of the year. Hey, if I have more, even better, then I will say thank you, each and every one of you. But I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all my channel members as well. Thank you to all my viewers. Thank you to everybody who enjoys Ready to Start podcast every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Shameless plug, right? Thank you guys so much. God bless each and every one of you. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.